the Dems win this election, they will legalize enough illegals to turn the swing states, and everywhere will be like California. There will be no escape.
That is so insane.
This is the final. This is it. This is the last chance.
Has anybody tried to push back?
And I just want to go out and vote. Vote like your life depends on it. Vote like your future depends on it, because it does. This is the last chance, man.
Yes, Joe Rogan is currently trending on social media after endorsing Trump. I have a couple of videos I'm going to show you, but something more concerning. Elon Musk appeared on his podcast and changed his mind. Russia on MNBC immediately sent this out. The US will rethink Elon Musk's contract for national security. Even if Trump doesn't win, the Defense Department and NASA will need a new approach to the multi-billion-dollar contract with Elon Musk companies. Given what we know about Musk, this relationship poses an untenable national security risk. Either the US must unwind from this contract, or Elon Musk company must separate from him. Extremely concerning. You can see exactly if Kamala wins, this is what will happen. I was shocked when I saw this. This is bad.
By the way, I'm not a Trump supporter in any way, shape, or form. I've had the opportunity to have him on my show more than once. I've said no every time. I don't want to help him. I'm not interested in helping him.
The night is still young. We'll see.
If I have him on, the night is still young?
Yeah.
You think I'll have him on?
I think you'll have him on.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you think that? Because you'll have Putin on?
And you're competitive as fuck. No. I think ultimately, I mean, you've had a lot of people that I think you may otherwise be skeptical. Would I have a good conversation? Which I think is your metric. You don't care about politics, so can I have a good conversation? And I think you had like people like Kanye on, for example, and you had a great conversation with him. I think I think
but Kanye is an artist. But Kanye doing well or not doing well doesn't change the course of our country.
Yeah, but do you really bear the responsibility of the course of our country based on a conversation?
I think you can revitalize and rehabilitate someone's image.
2 years later.
2 years later, the great and powerful Elon Musk, if it wasn't for him, we would be F. He makes what I think is the most compelling case for Trump you will all hear, and I agree with him every step of the way. For the record here, that is an endorsement of Trump. Enjoy the podcast. That is Joe Rogan, and immediately he said this. It went viral on social media. If you check now, he's trending. The crowd went off. They were extremely happy to hear this. Then immediately, Libra turned on social media, start searching Joe Rogan.
Look, even if Trump doesn't win, the Defense Department and NASA are going to need a new arrangement for all their rockets and for all the multi-billion-dollar contracts Elon Musk's companies have with the U.S. government. The U.S. government is going to have to either, unwind from all of those contracts, or Elon Musk's companies are going to have to unwind from him. This is an untenable reality in national security terms, now that we know what we know about Elon Musk.
If we don't show up tomorrow, it is entirely possible that we will not have the opportunity to ever cast a ballot again.
Let's reverse this. Imagine Elon Musk was supporting Kamala. This same lady sitting here would not open her mouth to say this nonsense. She will not talk. But because Elon Musk is supporting someone she disagrees with politically, this is what she's spewing on air. You can see this with this MMBC. These people are extremely bad. It doesn't mean because you disagree with someone politically, immediately you have to do this. You want the person's downfall. What has Elon Musk done? The only crime he committed is to endorse Trump. That is all. Do campaigns. The other day, they were singing, oh, Elon Musk, 1 million giveaway. It came out that is not violating any laws. I want you to know the crime Elon Musk committed for him to deserve this.
Let me tell you, first of all, one of the reasons why I wanted to come here, one of the many reasons I wanted to come here. When I launched my show 4 years ago, we had Mark Cuban on the program. You know, yeah. May have seen he was in the news this week. And he started going on about how bad America's race history was and how ashamed he was of America, and that's why he was at all these protests, and he felt it was really important to stand up and speak out about human rights violations. And then it got awkward when I asked him about all the money he was taking from China. And then he dropped a bunch of F-bombs, and I thought, I really enjoy this feeling of proving Mark Cuban wrong. And so here I am at a Trump rally, a strong, intelligent woman to prove Mark Cuban wrong again. I won't take up much of your time, but I do want to tell you the main reasons I am voting for Donald Trump. Number one, immigration. He mentioned it. And people like Laken Riley. I'll be thinking about her tomorrow all day. A young nursing student buying illegal. I'll be thinking about Jocelyn Nungare, 12 years old, in Texas, 2 Venezuelan illegals. President Trump closed the border. Kamala Harris opened it by choice. It wasn't accidental. She said it would be humane. That's what she and her boss believed. Tell it to Laken Riley's family. There was nothing humane about it.
Have you noticed something? For the past few days, I have not seen Mark Cuban. He's nowhere to be found. Immediately after this, it's like Kamala campaign, kick him off, not to even appear on any podcast. I have not seen him anywhere. I think I posted a video the other day about it. I thought it was a joke because I got that information not really from a reliable source. I just had to post, but I was shocked. I had to be checking to see if he will appear on any podcast. We have not seen. This is a deal day. Go out there and catch your food. God bless you abundantly.
Donald Trump, you never see him around strong, intelligent women, ever. It's just that simple.
I just got off a plane, so pardon my delay in responding to Mark Cuban's disgusting misogynistic remarks. Some reservos. Michael Cohen on 3 levels. Just confirmed and denied by the Supreme Court of the United States. I'm licensed in 4 states. I graduated college in 3 years. Savage v. Trump. By the way, I could keep going, but those are the cases I win. And your left-wing media and your rhetoric, and you're putting women down. See, President Trump doesn't do that. He surrounds himself with strong women like me. So Mark Cuban, you can go to hell. I'm voting for Trump because I want my daughter to never, ever be around people that speak like you do.
Have called out Trump over it.
Candidates very clearly pushing to win.
He brought up we're garbage.
I don't know why these women are still on air.
Dan, I love you. You're so wrong.
As they want to be.
So they now wear the 2 candidates to see who will favor them.
Biden. This is the President of the United States.
Now, I never noticed before and make me go, whoa.
You know,
throw a birthday.
If you are over 18, please register to vote.
What he does at age